Welcome back to Sonic Colors. You might notice that some sound effects are missing.
What happened?
Well, you know how when your computer updates, sometimes it resets every fucking thing?
Uh-huh.
It decided to reset where the audio came from, so there is no audio, so I had to replace it.
Well, I can do our own. What's this orange guy's deal? Is he mad? P, carrot at 9x,
I'm just thinking we have to edit in our own sound effects, so Tails would just go, "Whoa!" Sonic, "Alright!"
You know, these alien languages would be a great time for, like, a robot text-to-speech voice to start talking.
Hello, Sonic.
Like, HG7,
H equals S8 and 3 sign NB7.
I'll give you 1. That's all.
Just for that bit. I'm good now.
Okay, good. And it's really sad that Starlight Carnival, the place with the best music, happens to have no music for this. Because that's one thing I never mentioned about Sonic Colors DS is it still has really good renditions of all the music from its Wii counterpart. So you're still getting some really good tunes.
Wow, you must be doing this in a vacuum.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's our new Wisp power, the rocket. This happens in the Wii version, but I don't know,
He must be going so fast he exceeds the speed of sound. That must be it.
Oh dear, that's absolutely it. What I like about the DS version is it's all in 2D, so it's a lot easier to find out where you're going. That's it.
Alright, let's see these nonsensical bullshit pit drops and stupid enemy placements that make you lose all your rings in a split second. Let's go.
How did you know?
I played the Rush games, I know.
It got worse. It got worse. But we don't have to deal with that for the first level of Starlight Carnival. We have this.
Cool.
That's cool. And I will say, for how downgraded this version is, they have a lot of the main focus still intact, so good job.
I really don't want to be a dick and keep bringing this up, but when you go into those things, are you, like, charging up? Because it looks like you're just kind of vibrating in there, then it just spits you out.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought, too.
So you're just charging, then? Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're creating enough static electricity to launch ourselves.
Oh, come on!
Up! Okay, we got it. We're good. We're good. There. I swear I know what I'm doing.
See, that's what it's like to be a rocket scientist. To do everything right, to have all the right preparations, but you're just never gonna reach that boundary. You're always just shy.
Come on, just a little more. Just a little more. I can science good. See, it's definitely got the color scheme and everything. I will say I hate the missions that happen in this one. Imagine that.
Oh dear.
Like, just imagine if we take this big long level, because if you remember Starlight Carnival from the Wii version, oh yeah, fuck these things. Take away my momentum again, seriously. But
hang on, we gotta load the rest. You gotta take a second and press the R button. Okay, we're ready, let's go.
Yeah, and that's another thing, they just show up, and because the screens aren't big enough, you don't see them coming, so it's just like, hey, your momentum's gone, okay, bye. But the Starlight Carnival stages are actually pretty long, just like their Wii counterparts. So you have a long time to be in this level, and if you want that S, you mess up once, you're going down.
So answer me this.
Yeah.
Let's say, hypothetically, somehow, the Rush games get a Switch release, or a PS4 release, a HD re-release.
Oh, man.
Oh. I'm not saying I particularly want that, or I'm gonna, beg Sega for it, but if it happens, do you think it would be better because the screen is gonna be complete and easier to see? Because,
Ooh.
the thing, I think it just hit me what the problem is. And I think that this game would be better suited for the Switch and other similar consoles.
I agree with that.
Because this game does a great job at being vertical, but not horizontal. So at all times, there is a screen that is useless.
Yeah.
Because wherever Sonic is where all your HUD stuff is. So all you have is just a really cramped setting here, but at least you can see the top and bottom of the screen.
I absolutely agree, because it's just obnoxious how much screen is not being used.
If you were able to see what's in front of you more, I think people would have a better time with this.
I agree. Oh, and by the way, that play was extremely lucky because I needed 50 rings to get the Chaos Emerald.
Oh.
And I lost over 200 rings getting hit once! Anyway, Special Stage 3. Just like all the other special stages, it's getting harder.
I really do not envy you for doing these. I mean, I'm so glad I am not you doing these.
We're gonna go hyperspeed on these, just because look at this shit. And you have to basically get all of them in order to complete this. And the other thing is, I didn't know this, but going through the soundtrack for Sonic Colors DS, because YouTube is great sometimes, there is actually a special tone for getting 100% of the orbs in the level.
Is that so?
Yeah! And I was like, how though?
Even those crazy bouncing ones that are just bullshit?
I think those are just extras. I believe
Hope
it's
so.
if it's like in the main stage, if you manage to get all of them, you get a special little tone.
Alright, that's 3 Chaos Emeralds, though. Mm-hmm. Was that your first try or, like, 8th?
All of these special stages have been first try.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Oh, come on, give me some credit.
Oh, it's not that I'm not giving you credit, it's that I'm giving Sonic Games credit.
Okay. Like, eventually it's just going to be, you have to get exactly this many number of balls, but also there's spikes everywhere.
Nah, what they're probably gonna do is they're gonna probably force you to do those half-pipe jumps to avoid shit.
They're already kind of doing that.
They're gonna hit it more. Oh, hi, Rouge. What are you doing here?
Hello?
Don't answer that. I don't care.
I love how you ask that question, she never gives an answer.
She never gives answers. That's her gimmick. She's a government spy, or like a bad spy. I don't know. She steals things for the government?
She's definitely a Sonic character. Hi, I'm here of my own volition. Actually, I've got a secret job, but you didn't hear that from me.
Maybe she's a freelance cat burglar. Bat burglar.
Bat burglar. Hey, there we go.
Cat bat. Burglar. Thief. Bat. Blind.
Hey, remember how I said the missions suck? This is one of them. It uses a small chunk of Act 1, and around this point, after about 7 takes, getting to that point with the Robotnik bots, I never had enough boost to just jump right through them, and I would always forget and get hit by them. So I went from like 180 rings to 0.
So there's only one way to do that, pretty much?
Pretty much, to get the fastest outcome. Alright, Rouge is in the story now. She probably won't be for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'll probably show up in another mission or two.
Oh, look at all those pretty lights. This level's bullshit.
That's the thing about Sonic characters, they just seem to pop up wherever they feel like.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the absolute beauty of Forces, where everybody's trying to save the world.
No, it's been like that since Sonic Adventure 2, when Big the Cat would just
appear.
Be there. he's just there.
Like, I know he's got his own story and everything, but it's really funny to see him just show up.
Like, no, and we didn't play the version where we see it, but Big the Cat just will sometimes appear in levels just randomly in the Dreamcast and HD versions.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh. Is that a glitch?
No, it was in the Dreamcast version. They took it out for the GameCube version, the one that we played, and then for every version after that, they put Big back in. He's just there. You're getting chased by the truck in City Escape, and then there's Big on the sidewalk, like, where you go? Whoa, hey! He doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything. He's just, was that Big what?
Because that's what everybody wanted, was more Big the Cat.
Big the Cat is the guy we didn't know we needed more of.
That's right. As I found out from the GDQ run of Just Big Story. Everybody loves Big the Cat.
But I think people will find that we got just enough.
Just enough. That's actually a good way to put it. A lot of these characters, you get just enough.
It's like Calvin and Hobbes syndrome. It's like, do you think Big would be the mean character that he is if we had a Big segment in every Sonic game, even Colors and
that
Unleashed
would be
and Forces?
Horrific. Good in small bursts.
But he's like the Dan Hibiki of the Sonic world.
I can fully agree with Dan Big. Hey, I mentioned this level's bullshit. This is why. We had a checkpoint right at the beginning of this. You die, you do this entire segment again. If you get caught in the water, you're stuck. You can't get out of it.
So you're telling me that Sonic, a game that's based around speed, is doing an auto-scroller?
A small auto-scroller segment just to get that red ring. And then watch out! That was off-screen! Fuck you! There was no way I could have seen that coming. I will fight you. And by the way, this took like 3 takes because of that exact same goddamn bat. So, here again.
I think what Sonic needs to do is, for these contextual parts, they need to disable the boost and have it do something else. Then, when you do whatever the game wants, like go to the auto-scrolling section or defeat all the enemies or get all the whatevers, the doors open, and the game goes, okay, go! And then you hit boost and then boom!
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. That'd be like, alright, I'm out of here! Later, losers!
Yeah, because that's the thing that's killed me all of these times, is trying to hit the bat, it not targeting, and then I just fall to my death.
I think that's why Sonic Unleashed feels so fast compared to all the other Sonic... Oh, dear. I think it's because of the Werehog stages that it feels so fast, because if you're just fast all the time, it's just a mundane speed then.
Mm-hmm. And then you're just sluggishly slow with the Werehog.
So it makes the highs pop out even more,
Oh hey, I was that close to the end of the level.
Don't you hate that?
Added on an extra 2 minutes.
D4, don't bother getting the S ranks.
Yeah, I'm not doing good for ranks in this episode. That's unfortunate. But hey, at least we have missions.
Missions. Yeah, missions. Okay. Alright, which random friend is gonna pop up this time?
Well, who is Rouge's counterpart?
Knuckles?
That sounds like... Knuckles!
See, I'm a Sonic fan. I call that shit even before I even see it.
Exactly. See, everybody's got their quote-unquote partner. You had Cream and the Chows, you had... Oh god, who was left? Blaze and Silver, and now you have Knuckles and Rouge.
You ever play Sonic Advance 3?
I didn't know there was a Sonic Advance 3.
Oh yeah, man. That game was cool. Like, it's kind of like, it's frustrating to play sometimes and get 100%. But what's cool is that you can play as 5 characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Cream. Mm-hmm. And you can mix and match between teams.
Oh.
So you can be like, I'm gonna go with Tails and Knuckles. So you play as Tails and Knuckles is your AI partner, and you have like different abilities and different support abilities that go on.
Mm-hmm.
It's really neat, really cool. Like, for example, if you choose Cream as a support, Cheese, the Chow, kind of rotates around you, and he's like, it hits all enemies and stuff like that. It's really cool.
That's neat.
So, of course, they abandoned that team aspect and never did anything with it ever again.
What are you talking about? We have the perfect team game, Sonic Heroes. Best game.
I think that was after Sonic Heroes, actually.
Oh, well, shit. They did abandon it then.
And the team dynamics were different in that one, because they just abandoned those team dynamics and did a different team dynamic, and then they said, well, fuck team dynamics, we don't need that shit!
I really hate the fact that Sega can't stick with something.
No, it's not Sega. They can stick with things just fine. It's Sonic Team!
Oh. God, what is wrong with Sonic Team? Well, the thing is, when they need a mechanic, they just bring it back from old games, which is something that should be done normally.
Because he's so fast, he can't sit still. And he can't just do one thing!
Like, I thought we were gonna have a new revelation when it came to Lost Worlds, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And, like, this is interesting. Forgot about it. Now it's gone.
Well, they're working on a new one now, and we're probably not gonna see that one until fucking 2021 or some shit.
Another Sonic?
Yep.
Oh, man. How can they keep up this glorious momentum?
Sonic's still a good brand,
Surprisingly.
Mediocre as they are, his games still sell.
That's amazing.
If you want to know what I mean, how many Sonic games do you have now compared to when we started doing these series?
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Boom! Not that one, no, not Boom, not Boom, not Boom, not Boom.
Yeah, I actually don't own any of the Boom games, and yet I have the portable and regular version of Colors, Generations, and Lost World. Oh no, it's this one. Actually, this one's okay. So, you know how in the regular Starlight Carnival in the Wii version, it gave you a tutorial for your Wisp the level after you finish the introduction?
This is it?
This is your tutorial on Rocket, and it's actually really fun! Like, I know there's bottomless pits and whatever, but this is teaching you how to use Rocket. Just follow the line of rings, and you'll be fine. And in fact, as you're slow falling, you can still hit enemies. You still have to, like... Oh my god, I almost said Z target. You still have to homing attack them, but you get the idea. And
still don't know why Sonic is obsessed with this, notion of find the things in this level while you're going super fast.
Oh yeah, and there it goes.
They started doing that with Team Chaotix and Sonic Heroes, and wasn't fun then. Didn't get any better. Out of all the ideas they stuck with, that was the one they stuck with.
Oh, that's especially frustrating when you're going super fast as modern Sonic in any game he's been in. And there goes a red ring. Okay, we'll get that in the second run through.
Find the 10 things to clear the level!
And there it goes.
It's like, alright, I've reached the end, and I'm at 7. Huh.
Uh-huh. Alright, can I just say, the running gag that Knuckles is an idiot is still funny to me. Like, no offense to the guy, I'm sure he's great, but God, is he an idiot.
You call him Meathead, and he's like, actually, the best cuts are at the rump.
Here, let me explain your insult, please. Although, have you ever seen the Sonic Boom cartoon?
Bits and pieces, and it looks pretty tongue-in-cheek. It's better than the other body of work that is Sonic Boom.
Yeah. It is like, it's legitimately good. I will stick up for it.
Probably because it's easier to make a CGI TV show than to make a full-fledged video game.
You know, that entire scene where Eggman takes over Tails' mind is pretty much lost in this cutscene.
Like, I don't know why he needs to enslave all the aliens to make himself an awesome amusement park. I mean, couldn't he just buy some acreage somewhere in Kansas or something and make his empire there? I mean, he'd make plenty of money, and Sonic wouldn't even try and stop him, and he could enjoy wealth and success forever.
Are you trying to say that the amusement park isn't just a cover?
I'm trying to say that, smart as he may be, Eggman might suffer from some social issues that lead him from not realizing his full potential as a better person.
I guess. By the way, this boss fight's pretty much over. Just like all the other bosses in Colors DS, there is a easy way to cheese the boss, and it's already gone. 36 seconds.
What I'm saying is the man has no foresight. I mean, you rip out entire chunks of planets on alien planets, and of course their superpowers are gonna take you down within minutes!
Alright, I just wanted to show that we missed an entire, like, mini-phase. The boss has this attack and we never saw it. Because I killed it too quickly. And that's actually one of the more devastating attacks because it's hard to dodge. But, yeah.
It's a punishment for not getting the quick kill.
Exactly! Also, I should mention, since it went by so quickly, that boss is deceptively hard because attacking the barrels when they fall on the road does nothing. Attacking them while they're still in the air shoots them back. So, if you happen to be playing this in the year 2019 and you're thinking, why can't I hurt this thing? That's why.
I happen to be playing this in the year 2016, so what do I do now?
Hey, people from the year 2025, how are you enjoying this modern... How are you enjoying this, back in the past Let's Play?
People in the year 20,000 AD. What's up?
My people! How you doing?
Do you guys still have regular ears and noses? Or did you guys evolve into something, more blob-like? Send a selfie, post it in the comments!
I'll be sure that my, my disembodied brain will see them, and it'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Don't worry, I'll be reborn into, like, some sort of, I don't know, mouse squirrel, and I'll look on someone's discarded cell phone from several years back, and I'll look on the comment and find it then and go, ah!
I'll be reincarnated as a trash can in the Sonic amusement park that's right next to Nintendo Land, but just, like, not as good.
And then you point to one random trash can in the background in this game, and that's the Niskel, and oh, it takes place in the future!
It's me! I am little garbage! I'm kinda sad they got rid of the voice chip gag.
Well, we don't have voice chips, among other things.
Like graphics. And plot.
And sound effects.
Alright, I'm glad this is going by a lot quicker, so next time on the DS version, we're hitting up Planet Wisp, and imagine that, in the Wii version, we are also gonna finish up Planet Wisp.
I love Planet Wisps. I don't care much for Sonic Colors, but Planet Wisp is my favorite place and my favorite song and all that stuff, so can't wait.
It is
Woo!
so good.
The Hypersleep ride is now open. Remember, the Hypersleep ride is not recommended for pregnant women or people who aren't willing to be asleep for 3 years. Please note that this ride is not safe for children under 12 or over 13. It is also not safe for 13-year-olds. Please note, any mutant powers gained from riding the attractions here at the park are the express property of Eggman Industries and must be used in the service of Eggman and his scheme.